Thank you to all of North Nation who came out to the boys basketball game last night. Lizzie will have more on that in sports later on in the show.
And before the big game Saturday, though, we have a telethon tomorrow. We will go live at 8 a.m. Friday, and then we'll run until 8 a.m. on Saturday.
Tune in to NorthNationStation.com,
NorthNationMedia.com,
or Channel 9.
Also, you can come down to the broadcasting room all day tomorrow to be involved. We'll have minute-to-minute games and different challenges you guys can do.
You can also call in and make donations or just come in and talk to us. Who doesn't love talking to me on the phone?
Also, the Ellen Scholar Bowl team competed in the Greater Kansas City Conference yesterday. Elliot Yoakum and Hillary Albert were named all-conference teams, so congrats to them.
For the first time ever, LNHS won both intramural basketball games. Congratulations to the Ellen Rejects and White Invasion for defeating Liberty High School.
Also, you guys have probably seen the 18 in Swabin signs around the hallway, and we have more on HOSA's event.
Hi, I'm Jake.
I totally switched announcements.
That said North Nation Station.
I know it's wrong.
I've got a couple questions for them about the bone marrow drive here at North. First off, Avery, can you tell us a little about what it was like when you were sick, what you had?
I was 13 and I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, and I went through 3 rounds of chemo and then had a bone marrow transplant.
Okay. And Alyssa, how did they test you for that? When did they?
We have a younger sister too, and she was also positive for Avery's blood match, so we just had several blood tests done.
Okay. And Alyssa, what was going through your mind whenever you found out you were a match for Avery?
Having me and my younger sister being both matches is really exciting because it's extremely rare.
Okay. And what was the donation process like?
They did several blood tests just to make sure, and they made sure that I was positive about doing it, and then they stuck a long needle in my back after I was put out.
And then, how long did it take to recover from that?
I was sore for about 3 days, and then like a week later I was back on the softball field for tryouts.
Okay. And what would you, both of you, what would you say to someone who's considering donating bone marrow?
I would say to definitely do it because it kind of like, it changed me on how like I look on things, but it also changed her because we feel closer to each other, and like your match, you can like develop like a different bond with them and be a lot closer to them.
Alyssa, anything to add on that?
People just don't realize how rare it is to find a bone marrow match, and you can save somebody's life, and it really wasn't that big of a sacrifice for me.
All right, and then Alyssa, would you do it again if you could?
Yes, I would.
Thank you.
If you have any questions or would like to sign up, see Miss Williams or any HOSA member for anything about 18 and swabbing. There was a big game last night, and Lizzie Stark has more on that game in sports.
Thank you, Luke. It was another intense game for the Eagles. They pulled out a victory. We have some highlights from the game, starting with Michael Hughes with the turnaround jumper, making the score 4-2 in the first. Then James Perry taking the charge. And then Michael Wanting fighting hard for the offensive rebound, getting a 4-3-2-1. Then Michael Hughes with the pull-up jumper. No, that's not right. Then Michael Hughes with another and one, and then JD with the pull-up jumper. Joe Barry sinking the free throw, making the score 57-53. But Park Hill South comes down and shoots a three to make the score 57-56. North wins. Michael Hughes had a game high of 27 points, also had his 22nd double-double. Michael Wanting with 9 points, Joe Barry with 8, and James Harry with 7. The boys will play Lee Summit on Saturday at 2:45. Hope to see everyone there. I'm also sitting down with Coach McCabe. Want to say congratulations on the win last night. I have a few questions for you. How does the team compare to the past Liberty North Elite 8 and Final Four teams?
Well, record-wise, this will be the best team that we've ever had. 25 wins with the win last night got us to 25, and that sets a school record. So this team can say, record-wise, that they separated themselves and have made themselves the best one ever. Time will tell. The last two times we were in this game, we were able to win it, and we got a huge test on Saturday.
The past 3 games, you guys have had fourth-quarter comebacks. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of our team, proud of our players for their perseverance and their toughness to fight through it. You know, it's looked bleak a couple times, and if they wanted to quit, they could have. But you know, they've got some resolve and some toughness to them, and I'm happy for them that they've been able to push through in really, you know, tense environments.
And then I saw this morning that Liberty and Liberty North are want to join student sections for the games on Saturday. Explain the game plan on that.
Yeah, I don't know much of the game plan on that. I just know that most of the town of Liberty is probably going to be there in some capacity supporting the girls for Liberty, and then obviously our fans who always show up will be there in their gold supporting us. And you arrive a little bit early, you'll get to cheer on Coach Simpson and the girls over at Liberty, and then we'll try to give everybody a pretty good show at 2:45.
And then how are you guys going to prepare for Elite Summit?
Well, like we have all year, you know, they're an unbelievable team. They're 28-0, and they're as good a team in Kansas City as there's been in the last, 8-10 years. So, got a huge test. We'll prepare our guys. Our guys know it's our biggest game of the year because it's the next one that's in front of us, and we'll go out there and they'll continue to play hard and play for each other and play for their school. And I know these guys are going to fight, and we'll certainly give it everything we got on Saturday.
Thank you, and good luck on Saturday. Back to you guys at the front.
If you'd like to hear more from Coach McCabe, you can view his press conference on NorthNationMedia.com. He does them every Tuesday.
Also, so tomorrow is telethon, like we said, and so giving you a rundown of the night. We have alumni hour at 2, so a bunch of faces that you used to see here on KNET will be here to compete in some different challenges that us two will be hosting.
Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader is at 3:30, and that'll be hosted by our very own Kaylee Knutson.
Me as well. And then VDFP and Exit 16 will face off at 5.
And then the talent show and live bands will be from 7 to 10:30, a great event. You either can come up and watch it live or watch it on TV.
And then the big event at midnight, we'll have our dodgeball tournament versus Liberty. So if you are not playing, you can still come out and support. That'll start at 11, and the championship game is at midnight.
Also, don't forget, you can still bring in clothes at the lunch table for our Savers clothing drive.
And so be sure to tune in tomorrow for telethon. We are super, super excited, and we'll see you back here at 8 a.m. But until then, we'll catch you on the north side.